I hope you have been having the most amazing summer. And I hope that you enjoyed our last article when we were talking about setting the signs of spirit, whether that's the robin in the garden, the white feather drifting down as if from nowhere, and just those senses of knowing, the double numbers, the 1111s, the 22s. Perhaps you've been seeing those, and now it's a time to sort of gauge a greater understanding of just what that means to you. Now, we're going to dive, as promised, into a seeing space for spirit. We're going to create an energy bubble of light in which I always say is almost like an elevator to spirit, where you lift up into their space. They can come down to meet you without it being a scary experience. This isn't about ghosts. This is about vibration. This is about intuition. This is all about strengthening all those beautiful muscles and that beautiful skill that you have. So I'm just going to lead you, guide you. Don't push yourself to be like, oh, I'm not seeing in my mind's eye, I'm not sensing. When that happens, it's just the mind going, oh gosh, you're going somewhere very different that I'm not used to controlling. So we just use a really gentle mantra of I am when I can, which just means that I am all things. Therefore, everything that is of good and light and brilliance, I am part of that, and therefore I can connect to that. Because I am it, I can connect. So just come to the breath and come back to that mantra if the mind wanders. You perhaps had signs that you reset. We can use those and sort of investigate them, interrogate them differently, or you can allow for spirit to bring you a sign that you're ready for, perhaps you've not seen yet, and just watch how that starts to move throughout your next few days, few weeks, few months. Play with it. Remember always, I know, get a big flashing sign sometimes that says patience, patience, patience. If it feels like you want to have that sign and I want to see it tomorrow, it may appear tomorrow. And just because it doesn't mean it's not there. Remember, the signs come at the right time to say you're on the right angle. They come out of nowhere just to say you're on that right path. When we go looking for them, straining for them, we will find them, but we will kind of take that connection that we're really beautifully growing, like right when we're working the hair follicles, right, we're smoothing the connection each time. When we start to stress it and strain it, apply too much heat, too much pressure, the hair starts to snap. So it's no different with the connective cords between us and spirit. We want to nurture that. We want to allow that feeling to feel quite fluid and quite beautiful. So enjoy, and as ever, sit today if you can, back straight, pad yourself up with some cushions behind you. I say sit because if we're going to lay out, the very likelihood is you might fall asleep and we don't want to miss the magic. And equally, what we're doing is we're addressing our crown up to heaven, and we're deepening the connection to spirit through our base, so through our sits bones. So that feeling of cleansing out the in-between is also a delicious part of the practice. So palms face up, lay them on your knees. I'm going to say try it first time without crystals, because we want the vibration to be very much about connecting you to the signs, the seeing, the feeling. Always remembering that you may be a seer, you may visualize some lovely things, you may hear, you may have a sense, the word just might drop into the head. So like I said, once again, don't pressurize yourself. Maybe one day you feel one thing, one day you see another. So just acknowledge what comes. Don't push it, don't force it, and let it come and go like a wave, and you will remember it. You will feel it. That's spirit's beautiful job. Like, they are you as you are it. And just enjoy. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're just going to take a breath in. As we breathe in, we're going to look up as if we're looking up into the top of the brain, okay? So we're looking up, breathing in through the nose. And as we exhale, we're going to look as if we're looking down to the tip of the nose and beyond. And we're breathing in, looking up. Exhaling, looking down the tip of the nose. Inhaling. Just be mindful of the shoulders not rising, so just set them back. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Just slowing the breath, slowing the mind. And on your next exhale, just very gently closing the eyes, coming in, taking awareness right through the body, into the belly, down, out through the ground, into the floor beneath you. Inhaling, bringing awareness from the base of the body, up through the body, up the spine, and out through the top of the head, and just feeling that alignment between the crown, moving up into the heavens above you. Breathing that light down, into the belly, down, out through the ground, And inhaling, drawing that delicious, supportive, growing energy from Mother Earth up through the body, out through the crown. And then we bring all awareness, all attention into the heart center, so the center of the chest. And in that space, we're just starting to sense, to feel a heat, to feel a light awakening within the heart. And at this point, your body just knows instinctively to allow the life force, the chi within you, just to gather at this central point. And in you following my voice, you give yourself the key to allow that light to begin to spiral in a clockwise direction, so from left to right. And as it spirals, it begins to spiral out through the body, back and front, and starts to create a dome, a bubble of light all around the body, around the being. And with every breath, you can expand that bubble and go wild with it, go as large as feels good. But don't let it feel too close to the body so you feel suffocated or separated by it. Just find a lovely point at which you feel free to expand with the breath. The body feels safe to relax. And beneath you, you start to visualize, to sense vivid green grass, almost as if it wasn't real. And the golden light in the sphere around you, in the bubble around you, starts to clear, becomes almost translucent, but not quite. And you feel a sense of gathering of energy around the other side of the bubble. It's a gathering of spirit, of those that you love, spirit guides, animal guides, gathering close, but knowing that the boundary is there to keep you safe, so that you don't feel scared within this space. That this is in a very loving, gentle spirit domain, rather than feeling anything terrifying moving into your human space. So with that, just relax here, just be here. And as you breathe now, you start to vision little portholes beginning to appear in the bubble before you. Almost little windows with fisheye domes that you can see through. And lining up efficiently, effectively, with effortless ease, those guides, those spirit signs. And I want you to recite a mantra, either out loud or in your mind, which becomes a communication to two-way channel with spirit. I see you, I feel you, I know you to be true. I'm ready for you to show me, to reveal what you know. And so I do too. I am and I can. I am and I can. I am and I can. And as you inhale, that first sign from spirit pops through the bubble. And with every breath, we're just settling into allowing it to show, to feel it, to know it, to see it, to sense it. However it is to you, just allow it. Feel how you connect with it, engage with it. And as you do, allow it to expand towards you, to show you just what that sign is for you. Whether it's a hello, a wave from above, whether it's a knowing that, hey, you got this, you're on track. Whether it's a reminder of your greatness, your kingdom, your queendom, however that is, just allow it. Spend that moment with that sign. And as you exhale, send it back out towards spirit in understanding that you have received, you have acknowledged, you have known. Moving awareness to the next portal, the next spirit window. That next sign comes through. Perhaps it's one you know, perhaps it's one you don't. Allow it to shape, to form in physical form, or as a word, or as a vibration. As you now recite to it, I see you, I know you, I feel you to be true. And in connecting with you here, I understand that what you do. Breathing, connecting, allowing the answers to move through your body like a whisper, a trusted whisper. Acknowledge it, hold it to be true. And then as you exhale, sending that sign with confidence and ease back out through the bubble, back towards spirit. Before turning away, and now towards the third window. And let's let this one be a surprise. Let's let a guide move through. With every breath, just affirm, I am and I can. I am and I can. And as you inhale, you allow that guide to be known to you. Perhaps they give you a name, a color, a shape, a whisper. I am and I can, I am and I can, I am and I can as it comes to you. And as we affirm to them, again repeating at mind or out loud, I connect with you because I am of you. And in connecting with you, I trust in the purity of what you show me to be true. Lead the way that is for my highest good, and I will follow. And when I'm ready to ask of you, I know you will honor that which is for the highest good of me. Feeling into the heart, draw that energy, that love into the heart, into the center of the chest. And as you exhale, keeping that connection with your guide, but just allowing them to step once more back out through the circle of light. And just bringing awareness to each of those 3 moments today. And perhaps more want to come and you want to repeat, stay here. Just allow that which needs to, just to show. And with every breath, we start to just take awareness down through the nose, through the back of the throat, just clearing communication, just washing out any fear, any disbelief. Really nice. And just allowing that golden light around you just to start spinning, but this time from right to left, anti-clockwise. And as it spins, just like the wash cycle on the washing machine, it just clears up any remaining energy as we command that any energies lingering from this space that have lifted from me, that no longer serve me, be cast into the light by the angels and be grounded down by Mother Earth. And may only love and joy and protection find and serve me here. I thank you. It is done, it is done, it is done. Breathing, drawing that light once again back into the heart center. Exhaling, allowing that light to run down the spine, out through the body into the ground. Inhaling through the body, up the spine, out through the top of the crown. And then this time we're bringing, as we inhale, all that energy down towards the tummy, the belly button, the solar plexus. As we lay our left hand on the belly. And then we bring awareness to the heart center as we bring our right hand over the heart. And with every inhalation, that expanded energy just starts to shine and sparkle. And with every exhalation, we bring light, our energy, our chi, our life force fully back into the center, back into the body, liquid gold, to continue healing, clearing, and honoring the vision of our path. raising both hands to heart center. Bowing to your brilliance, the light in me sees and honors the light and the brilliance within you. And when you're ready, lifting awareness, attention back up into the room, up into the body, and very gently opening your eyes. Great work. Take a moment, have a cup of tea, have a glass of water, scribble down everything that you saw, trust yourself, honor yourself, know yourself. You did brilliantly. You can come back here as often and as many times as you need. The signs will strengthen, if not change and evolve. Let them, trust yourself, and any questions, as always, we're here for you. Mwah! Have a great day.